Yes, I think that that is going to be a landmark in American history. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be big, big, big. And I was just looking through the book Why the Militia, and I had some comments in here about the press. And we're talking about we were talking about the Supreme Court decision letting corporations spend money for campaigns. Well, they're going to be wasting their money because people are not very dependent anymore on major media. And I had a comment, 2 or 3 of them here when I had a chapter on the media. I said, if you believe without question what you see and hear coming from major media, you are an exhibit proving that propaganda and lies can inflict serious brain damage. And then another one, major media personalities lie for a living. 7-figure incomes can cause a person to misplace his conscience. And then one, most of the millions spent during political campaigns end up in the pockets of the media. The media get the money and the people get a choice between 2 evils. Those days are over for the big money to come in and buy an election, because the newspapers, the media, the television media and such, they're panicking because the newspapers, how many newspapers have gone bankrupt? And you're going to hear about major media, TV and such, that they're going to be going bankrupt too. And people don't, they're just not relying on those media for their information. And so let them corporations, those foreign corporations, come in and spend their money with the media, and we'll just thumb our nose at the media.
Well, that's right, and I appreciate your call, ma'am. The globalists are dead on arrival. They're going to get their world government, but it's going to die the day it's finally established, because humanity doesn't want to be slaves. And they want to use poverty and degradation to control us, but it's just not going to work forever. And the mainstream media isn't just dying because of the internet. They are clearly dying in all the polls and studies because people know they're a pack of spinning, twisting, deceiving liars. Let's go back to the phone calls. Let's talk to Kenneth in Texas. Kenneth, go ahead.
Hi, Alex. Thank you for taking my call. I know you're trying to get to a lot of calls, so I'll go ahead and make this brief. I heard y'all talking earlier about how the Germans were defecting during the Revolutionary War, I believe it was. And I wanted to highlight back in the late 90s when active members of the NWO were defecting, and I think we should kind of get a movement like that going again by bringing back the NWO Wolf Pack, where Kevin Nash and Lex Luger and all of them left the NWO.
I appreciate your call. That's very funny. He's talking about, I guess, Hulk Hogan or something. Let's go ahead now and talk to Kaleo, I believe, or Kalo from Hawaii. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello, Alex. Hello,
Welcome.
Alex.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, I want you to know that you've been a great blessing for us here in Hawaii. And indirectly, you've also been a very blessing for the Hawaiian sovereignty movement, because the Hawaiian sovereignty movement we've been fighting the New World Order since 1893. Since the overthrow of the Hawaiian Kingdom by British and American businessmen. So we've been going.
They came and just killed your leaders and took over.
Pretty much, they actually overthrew our monarchy with gunboat diplomacy, and actually America was supposed to be the protectorate with over 26 treaties with America, as well as all the other European nations of the world. And actually, the Kingdom of Hawaii has a 3rd seat in the United Nations. It's never been seated since the League of Nations. But make a long story short, you and your DVDs and what you've been doing for us here in Hawaii, as well as American Hawaiians, have been very, very, very important, because we got some of your shirts when Obama was here. we had the Joker shirts, and we kind of hid them underneath all of our shirts. And as he was pulling into his complex, you know, he was smiling, and we opened up the shirts, and he saw it, and you could see his face just dropped. You could tell he was really he was a little rattled by it.
Yeah, this is somebody he can't run a scam on. And stay there because I want you to be able to continue to comment. But Red, I mean, look how fast the hoax of Obama has imploded. I mean, this is really shaking the system up.
Absolutely. In some respects, Obama's the best thing that's happened to our country in a long while.
From Hawaii, anything else, sir?
Yeah.
Is it Kaleo? How do I pronounce your name? Kaleo?
It's Kaleo. Okay, great.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so, you know, and when he saw it, now this is his home state, so, you know, seeing that people in his in his home state are hip to the deception and the lie of the New World Order, and we realize that he's a puppet, I think it had a little rattling effect on him, because I think he comes to light to try to get away from all of that. And when he comes back here and he's confronted with that same reality, it's almost a look in the mirror, you know.
Oh, it's very important just to let the globalists know that we're aware of them and don't like them, because they get off on the fact that they're conning us.
Right, that's absolutely right. But I just want you to know, you know, I was turned on. We have a radio station here. I'd really love to get your radio station streamed in here. And we've been working a lot of productions through local TV, actually public TV. A lot of your programs we've been airing on what they call Olelo, which is the speak or talk television. And a friend of mine has a producer, and he's been airing a lot of your stuff.
Well, tell him I said thank him. What's the radio station?
It's called Olelo. It's Channel C. It's a TV station. We've been airing your DVDs on that. And
Got it. You're awesome. God bless you.